Okay, y'all. I'm sorry that I was saying rotate device. Okay. I am sorry that I am having this. I don't really want to show my face right now, so probably not. Let's just do that, okay? There we go. I just want you guys to listen to what I'm saying. Okay. So, if you haven't already, you know that I am a believer. I'm a dreamer and I'm a believer. Um, it says you will get what you want if you stay the course, okay? In order to run and to win anything or win a race or anything, you have to complete it. You have to complete it, okay? You can't give up the course. You can be the best person, but if you drop out of the race, you don't win. You don't get the medal, okay? That is the covenant, the agreement that you have made, okay? Now, I just got off the phone talking to my friend this morning, and she was going to work, and she was talking about how everything was going crazy, and she's trying to do, she's doing what she's designed on this earth to do. She knows her gift. She loves how to like organize money. She's very organizational, like she's like that. She's not one of those people that's very bold and vibrant and running out like that, but she's very bold as far as articulating money and stuff like that. So that's where her occupation is, dealing in that factor, in that sector. But while she's doing this, she's getting tired because, for one, she said she had to go through this whole process of people because she was new. They had to receive her. They wanted to reject her, and she went through all this rejection. And then afterwards, she kept uh, they ended up listening to her because some of the stuff they came across an obstacle that they couldn't solve. But since she had been doing her job and studying and improving herself, she was able to bring them out of that situation. So long story short, now she's ready to give up because she feels like she's so weak because it doesn't look like it is improving. And I had to tell her because her main goal was to make the place that surround her good, but then she sees that she's making improvements, but the bigger picture still looks the same. And I had to tell her this, like, when you are in um, life, sometimes you get overwhelmed. Once you find out it's a goal that you want to have or something that you want to do, you get overwhelmed when you start seeing things that you know is not right. You make a judgment that when you first start a race anyway, you make a solid judgment on whether or not you are going to tackle an issue, whether it's a race, whether it's a test, whether any obstacle that comes in your life, you either accept the challenge and you try to make a difference, or you say, this challenge is not for me, and you don't. Not to say anything, either decision is good or bad. I know I'm eating a lot. But anyhow, so that's the first step. Now, when you go on this, you see that it's an obstacle. But now you got to make the next obstacle is, how do I go about attacking this problem? How do I make it better? So you go and you set your plan. Now, on the way, you're going to see other small details that need to be tweaked as you're going. Just like a runner will take that race. You see the goal, and he's going to run, right? But as he runs down that course, he's his main goal was to finish the course, right? But on that course, you have rocks, you have holes, you have gravel pits, you have other runners. So then it was so small, looks so big, because now you have many small obstacles that can deter you from the big prize, okay? And some people give up during that times because they get swallowed up. They get swallowed up because it's too hard. But if you're going to get swallowed up in that race, then how can you go to something greater that God has called you to be? So I had to remind her is that in order to gallop with horses, you can't be outrun by men. And that's the scripture. Now that's the scripture. But you have to remind yourself that small obstacle, if you can't overcome that small obstacle, The runner has to go. He has to run. In order to finish that race, he has to go over those pebbles. He has to go over those holes. It doesn't matter if it rains or snows. If that race is designed for that day, in order for that runner to win the race, he has to be in it. He has to complete it. He has to go through everything that is signed there. No matter if they have people booing at him, no matter if people are smiling at them, no matter if people are talking about them and cussing them out, no matter if they spit on them, if they burn their house. Oh, it's really sad. But guess what? If he can't make it during that race, he is not the winner, okay? So this is my goal. This is my goal. My goal is to run the race. Run the race that God has called me to. If you are listening to this is for you, okay? Because God don't give nobody nothing just for them to keep, okay? We are vessels. We are clay. He is the motor. He is the potter, okay? So if this is ministering to your soul, then it's your time to get up and do whatever God has called you to do, okay? For my thing, I know that I will be running in the Miss America pageant very, very soon. Definitely look out for that. And there's some other stuff that God is leading me to do. I don't stop serving at the shelter. I don't stop. I don't give a care if it's astral projector. I don't give a care if it's demons. I don't give a care if it's warlocks. Because it says in the Bible that if you endure it to the end, you will win if you faint not. You will get what you want if you faint not, okay? It's just wrong. They are illusions. 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 Some of that stuff is real, yes. But you know what? You got a greater power. Greater is you. Greater is he that is in you than anything in the world. So when you came to this earth, you are designed. God has implanted the God of the universe, the God of all universes, everything that was created before and thereafter. He implanted, before you came to this planet Earth, implanted you with what you needed to go. What did you need to do? What you fulfilled to do? That is your calling. That is your purpose. Arise to it. No matter what's going in your circumstances, arise to it. Let him lead you. So hopefully something I said or done will help you on your journey. Stay tuned to Journey to Jerusalem. Thanks.